So definitely one thing I was unsure about was cooking on the boat, and we are rocking and rolling right now.
Can you please repeat the question?
The truth of it is... Okay, Cass, one final question.
Okay, I'm ready for it. Hit me with it.
What are the plans?
Oh, are the plans?
For winter. Bum, bum, bum.
Winter plans.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by.
Kos has been a very fun island to just zip around in a little bit. We have been here for a few days and really enjoyed walking around the town, answering the questions that you had all submitted, that was really fun. So thank you. Thanks for being a part of that. We are now headed on to our next anchorage, and we're not sure whether or not we're gonna go all the way up to Leros today or if we're gonna stop in Kalymnos, but regardless, it'll be somewhere between a 3 and a 5 hour day. Okay, so I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, Cass caught a fish that spooled our line. Like it just gone, the whole line gone. It was a huge fish, We couldn't reel it in. We didn't have enough line. It was huge. It took our, but look at how tight we had this drawn before it took it all. Hang on. Okay, I gotta wrap it around and stick it in the step. Okay, you ready? This was the drag it was set on. Like, it's gonna cut into my hand. That drag was so tight. Okay. So these guys are the ticket. We were having really good success in Turkey catching the fish using these lures. So we found some more of them because obviously we lost that guy. He just took the lure and ran. He robbed us blind. So we had to put, when we got to Simi, we went to a fishing shop, got some new fishing line and some new lures. So wish us luck. This guy is the ticket. Winning off the wind.
Neither one of us is paying attention.
We're getting pretty comfortable. Downstairs cooking. So one thing I wasn't sure how it was gonna go was cooking on the boat. So this is a little longer passage, so I decided to make some potato mushroom soup. Pretty excited about that. So it'll be done by the time we get there, and we'll just be able to serve it up and eat. Woohoo! So yeah, I basically just cut the potatoes, went back up top. Waited for a segment of it to be a little bit slower, chopped up the onions, went back up top, waited for a segment, because it does come in waves. I just threw it all in the pot, added a little bit of cheese and coconut milk, some seasonings, whatever. So now it's just stewing up, and by the time we're there, it should be spectacular. Look at this yumminess. It's gonna be so good. This is nuts. Woo! Oh man, that's getting close. Like, it so feels like it's gonna slide right off. Boom! I don't want to I don't want to try it, but technically it's level. It's level. This is crazy. It's doing its job. Man, as soon as I end up with potato soup all over the wall, I'm going to be real sad. We're going to pass through right there. Crazy. Just in amongst all the island chains. It's pretty cool. That's a big thumbs up. Yep, all tucked in and eating dinner. We didn't quite get through all the questions in Kos, and so we've since moved to Kalymnos, which is a spectacular anchorage. I don't
cool.
know. See how
yeah.
calm the water is behind us?
Oh, it's pretty calm.
We've been by ourselves. It's just...
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the temperature is spot on. I don't know, 82 degrees.
Somewhere in the low 80s.
Yeah. The water is still tenable, where you can swim.
Yeah.
We showered off the back of the boat. It's nice.
That's good.
It still is really, it's nice. This is
perfect.
The fall in the Med is beautiful.
Yay.
Other than the rainstorms on occasion, but
Yeah, it's fine.
beautiful. Anyway, so here we are in Kalymnos, and we have another question. Are you ready?
Oh, it's for me this time?
Yeah, question
Okay,
for you.
I'm ready. Hit
Okay.
me with it.
Well, I think we'll both answer it.
Oh, we will?
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay, so what was the best and worst thing you didn't expect when you started?
Best and worst thing I didn't expect. I didn't expect the Schengen shuffle. That one got me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one that I will say was the one, what is it, the worst.
The worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
The Schengen shuffle, which I know we've talked about before, but it just means that we have 90 days in any given country
Mm-hmm.
that is a EU, European Union country, which is broadcast a lot throughout the Mediterranean. So that means a lot of countries. We can't just skip from Spain to Italy, around to Greece,
But put me in parentheses. Here's where it gets complicated, because there's some countries that are within the European Union, but it doesn't count against Schengen time. So it gets a little complicated. End parenthesis. You just have to end out the question. So the Schengen shuffle. Has it been
And then
really...
I don't worry about it.
In my opinion, the truth of it is that it's manageable. So there's definitely time when we actually leave a country before we're ready, and times when we stay in a country longer because we're ready to move on, but we need to manage how long we're in and out of a European country. Yes, so that's our take on the Schengen shuffle. So,
Hey, Shelly.
hey,
I have a funny question for you.
okay.
What was the best thing you didn't expect when you started your process of boating and YouTube channeling?
That's a good question. I would have to say it's the night passages and the full moon risings.
Oh, yeah.
And then the moon setting with the sun rising.
That's
All
pretty
of
good
that
thing.
in sequence is, it's a very magical thing to
Yeah.
me.
I'll give you that.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. My favorite is when you've had the sun go down, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And then about 4 hours later, the moon comes up and it's a full moon.
Mm-hmm.
Because that gives you pitch black night, like true pitch black night. And when the moon comes up, it just feels like it's the light of day. Like you might as well just have the light out.
Yeah.
You can see all the land, you can see the water.
It's so cool.
You see the clouds. It's like the sun is out. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But nighttime sailing's pretty. I mean, it has its moments that are not awesome either, but it has it's probably some of the highest highs of how cool the sea can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, the time goes by pretty quick in the middle of the night.
It's because you sleep half the time.
Well, yes, because we are doing shifts after all.
Yeah. We'll say that's what I meant.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, I would
She
say that's
sleeps
the
on
best.
her shifts, people. I've caught
No.
her. I've caught her like this, head down, sitting at the helm, blanket. Well, this was when it was cold.
Oh yeah.
All blanketed up like this. I'm like, baby, you sleeping? No. It's
fine.
There was
You're
a
fine.
19-second pause between baby, you sleeping? 17, 18, 19. No, I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good. No, I'm
whatever.
ready. Let's go. What are we doing?
Whatever.
What are we doing? What's happening?
Anyway, that's definitely the best part, I think.
Nah, I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
That never happened.
No.
All right, Shelly, here comes a zinger for you.
Oh, okay.
What preparation
Uh-huh.
did we undertake to start our sailing adventure?
Oh. Depends on how deep we want to go into that question.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I think we want to go deep into it.
Whoa. Wow. Well, we'll go to the extent of we sold everything.
Yeah, we did.
We have a few this and that's in a storage unit back home.
Yep.
But really we sold everything. And bought the boat. Then, so as far as training, we went to a sailing class in Grenada for a week, and that was Confident Crew.
Okay.
Through RYA, which is the Royal
Yacht
Association.
Association.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was actually right during COVID, and the island was on lockdown, but we were still fortunate enough to be able to take this course, which was awesome.
Yeah, we figured out through the restrictions how to follow the restrictions and still get the coursework done. And
yeah, of course.
yeah, it was
a great course.
It was a great course.
Great course.
Yeah.
So, also part of our preparation, knowing that we were anticipating Cass was going to retire and we were going to be moving on to a sailboat was our plan. About 3 years before he retired, I took a job in Florida. And so he commuted back and forth, but that afforded us some coastline to be able to start to get our feet wet, per se.
Yeah.
And we had some really dear friends who took us on their boat and took us under their wing and gave us some pointers, and
That's great.
yeah. So we made some good friends through that. So now to current.
Here we are in current.
Cass-
Now here we are.
So, and Cass also took a day skipper course
Yes.
through RYA.
Yes.
Because we had done, the research that we had done showed that both Montenegro and Turkey were going to require a skipper's license.
Yeah.
We've been asked for it now in all three countries, Montenegro, Greece, and Turkey. So we know other people who haven't been asked for it, but as per the regulations, we went by them, and yeah. So Cass has an RYA day skippers and an ICC. I don't know what it stands for. Anyway, I'll put it on here.
Yeah.
ICC captain's license, and so that actually is what we show everywhere, is the international license.
Intercoastal, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll put that on here, what that is. So that's the preparation that we did. I think the hardest part was when we actually pulled it off onto the hard and had to do all the boat work. That yeah.
Well, the boat work's a different
That was hard.
preparation.
That was hard work. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just hot.
Yeah, and laborious.
Yeah, we had all the through holes that we did.
Yeah.
So we had 11 different through holes to the bottom of the boat that we completely replaced, pulled them completely out, replaced the seals and
Scrape the bottom.
scraped the bottom all the way back. Yeah,
To the
it was,
gel coat.
it had like an unreasonable amount of overlayering on the old ablative, and so you couldn't tell where it was good and where it was just
It was time.
totally flaked off and not working. So we just took it all the way back to gel coat and scraped it all the way back. That was a lot of work,
Yeah.
especially in July in Greece.
So yeah, hey babe.
Hey, beautiful. What are your plans for the winter?
Oh, well, so our plans for the winter are to stretch summer out as long as possible. So we're hanging out in Greece for a little bit. And then probably around mid-November, this is going to be always delayed because we have a delay on our videos a bit, but mid-November we will start heading towards Cyprus, and we are planning to spend the winter in Cyprus at a marina there. We'll see how it is. It was a really tough decision between Cyprus and going back to Montenegro because we have a lot of really great friends that would have been so good to see. But we just ultimately decided to go to a place we haven't been to yet. So yeah, it'll be fun. We'll make new friends. We also have some friends that are already there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it should be good.
We'll be meeting them. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. It'll be a great experience. The reality of that is there's also the war that's happening right now. And so it's pretty close to us. So that's a whole new added concern on top of what's going on.
The bigger picture is it closes doors for countries we were wanting to visit while we were over there. So
we'll stretch summer out as long as possible, and then
why would you leave Greece anytime sooner than you had to?
Yeah, but the reality of it is we could technically sail in the Mediterranean during the winter.
Oh, yeah.
However, we don't have a heater on the boat.
No.
So it would be a very, very chilly winter.
Yeah.
And even in the southern part of the Mediterranean. So it's going to be a warmer winter where we are staying this winter compared to last winter, but it still is going to be a little chilly in the evening. So we have an electric oil heater and we have a dehumidifier that pretty much runs all winter long. And the way for us to be able to run both of those is being plugged into power.
Yeah.
So power is one issue, water is another. There are two things that we would improve to this boat, and that would be a heater if we stay in the Med, and a water maker.
Yeah.
Two of the things that would be on the list. Three of the things, and a battery, increasing the battery system. Well, so we'll see what we end up doing this winter. We'll probably end up projecting a lot this winter, as much as we can.
Yeah.
For the lack of potential inability to go exploring. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how things go. We'll explore as much as we possibly can. But anyway.
Yeah, we will.
Here we are in this crazy metaphorical nutshell.
Do we answer all the questions?
I think that's all the questions.
Okay.
You're always welcome to pose more questions.
Yeah.
We will answer them as you send them our way. Yeah, because this was really fun. It was fun to answer them.
Yeah, no, keep them coming.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However you want to send them, YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook.
Yeah. You keep sending them, we'll keep answering them. All right, peace out.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our video, like and subscribe. And don't forget to join us next week.
Hey, Shelly.
Oh, hey.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. Don't be shocked, it's gonna be me every time. Okay. Hey, Shelly.
Hey.
I have a funny question for you.
Okay.